I'm Andrew Garcia, and this is your High School Sports Extra. We've been counting down to kick off all summer here in the region. We had a chance to talk to some of Northwest Indiana's teams and coaches ahead of their seasons. Chris Skinner and the 59ers of Andran are coming off a state runner-up season in which they graduated 22 seniors, including Notre Dame commit Drake Bowen. Coach Chris Skinner knows it'll be tough to replace those players who graduated, but as they say at 5959 Broadway, tradition never graduates.
Lose that game, obviously, it sometimes can feel like you didn't meet expectations, right? So you got to kind of put it in perspective. But we're very proud of what we've been able to accomplish the last 2 years. Last year's senior group, what they were able to accomplish is kind of one of the most decorated senior classes, and we had 22 seniors, so a large group. And obviously the players, returning, that has been a little bit motivating.
Munster got off to a hot start last year, winning 3 of its first 4 games, but stumbled down the stretch due to injuries and finishing 3-7. Jason Grunwald is excited to have some depth in his program this year.
We've done a nice job here developing some depth. I think you're going to see a roster come Lake Central Week of 22 different starters. So we have 11 on offense, 11 on defense. So I think that's a big move for our program in general, since we've kind of struggled with numbers a little bit in the past, that our numbers have improved and now our depth has improved.
Hanover Central had an undefeated regular season last year, but ran into a tough West Lafayette team in the sectional championship. Brian Parker knows the move to the NCC will be tough, but it will better prepare his team for the postseason.
Obviously, we didn't accomplish all of our goals, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it wasn't a success. But 2022 is behind us now. We put it behind us pretty quickly when we turned the calendar for the new year, and we've been obviously full steam ahead with the 2023 season, this group of players that we have.
After an 8-win season, Hammond Central knows they can't just sneak up on people this year. They won't have Jordan Woods anymore, but his brother Deshaun is ready to help even more this season.
Yes, all the players on the team last year, we had to move them up for varsity now, so I feel like they should be good. We had a full 2 years with them, so yeah, we should be ready to roll.
Morton is coming off a tough season against a really tough schedule as well last year with a lot of youth on their roster. Coach Mac Mishler is confident that last year's struggles will pay off with experience for this upcoming season.
Just the way it ended kind of springboarded us into a really good offseason that we've had since December. I think it's just one of those things that gives you a little, we talk about a little glimmer of here's what's possible if we do all the things we can do and are capable of doing. So I think that just kind of set the tone for what this whole winter, spring, and summer has been for us, which has been really good.
For more coverage of high school sports, be sure to visit JED TV.